Hello there, everyone, and welcome to the Business Blueprint Summit. Great to see everybody here. I've been broadcasting now for, this is day number 4 on our 5-day journey. We're running 2 sessions every day to help you to transform your business. Now, I'm sure we've have people that have been to some of the other sessions. So if you have, welcome back. But I know I've got a few first timers as well. So if you've just joined us, welcome. I'm going to share with you something special that we're doing a little bit later to help you to catch up on some of what you have missed. All right, so again, welcome to everybody. We've got people coming in every few seconds right now. So I'm just going to run through a few important things that you need to know about this training. And then we're going to get into it because we've got heaps of great content to cover. So again, the way that this agenda, we've put it together over the last 15 years, I've run literally hundreds, probably close to maybe 1,000 business events that I have run over the last 15 years and all different types of formats. But I put this one together so it could kind of help people even if you have a busy schedule. So there's one session in the morning and there's one session every afternoon. So the morning sessions are what we call our power hour classes. We've run a class on marketing for a whole hour. We did one around technology. We did one on systems. And today we're talking all around people, because without people, you don't have a business. And then we're also going to be talking about money and finance tomorrow. So make sure you attend that training as well. And then we'll also have some superstar interviews. Every day I'm interviewing one of our Business Blueprint success stories. And the one today is going to be one you do not want to miss. This entrepreneur, his name is Colin Frager, has doubled his business for the last 3 years in a row, and is on track to double his business again. That will be 4 doubles, which is pretty extraordinary. And he's going to be sharing with you a whole bunch of things that he has done. In fact, one of them is a change that he made to his website just recently, and it's brought in an extra $600,000 worth of revenue. Trust me, you're going to want to be part of the presentation. That's later on today, so make sure you show up. I assume that all the details are in your diary. If not, I'll show you how to put them in just a few moments' time. And then tomorrow, I've got another superstar interview with Tegan, who has built a company that now does more than $10 million a year. She has more than 200 staff, so another amazing success story as well. So hopefully everything is in your calendar. If it's not, then you do need to register for this event. Go to businessblueprint.com/summit. Just pop in your details there. And then on the very next screen, there's a button to add the rest of the dates for this event into your calendar. And so all you then need to do is just show up, and all the links and everything that you need are right there. Okay, just a couple of other quick things, and then it's time to rock and roll. If you're attending this event in Zoom, then please make sure you turn your cameras on. It's always more fun and exciting when your cameras are switched on. So please go ahead and do that right now. I can see Ryan out there. Hi, Ryan. Good to see you, mate. And John and Linda. And I can see yes, is here. That's great. And Elizabeth as well. And Peter. Good to see you, Peter. And Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. Peter Johnson. Well done. Great. Marika. Fantastic. And Brian, good to see you all. All right. So, and by the way, would love for you to use the chat. In fact, I'd love to know right now, just tell me what city you're in. So if you can go ahead and type that into the chat, what city you're in, just to see where everyone is. That'd be great. Good to see we've got our friends from New Zealand joining us today. And then, of course, we've got people from right across Australia. Good to see. Yes, it's still soggy in many, many places down the east coast of Australia. But hopefully everyone else is 3 more classes to go. If you've enjoyed this content and you want to share it with other people that you know, then just send them to businessblueprint.com/summit. That's where they can find out more information and attend the rest of this summit. All right, so are you guys ready to do this? Yes, it's going to be an hour of power. I'm going to take my watch off here, put it on the table just to make sure I keep on track. And we've got lots of great stuff to cover. All right, so let's go. So today we're talking all about people, and I'm going to be sharing with you how to find, how to hire your dream team, and how to become a leader worth following. So what I'm going to talk about specifically in this presentation, 2 powerful models to help you to discover the value of people. What is the replacement ladder and why you need to follow it. The first step you need to take to buy back your time. I'll also be talking about a list of more than 160 tasks that you can delegate to others, how to create an inspiring vision for you and your team, and how to install the right company values to help you to grow. So that's just some of what I'm going to be talking about in this presentation. All right, so before we go any further, why people? Okay, because there are some people out there, some business owners that don't want to grow a team. They just want to do it all themselves, and that is going to limit your potential of how much you can grow your business. In fact, if you're trying to do everything yourself, if you're like a one-man show, a one-woman show, your business is probably going to max out at somewhere between $250,000 up to maybe $500,000. That's the most amount of money that you can make just doing everything yourself. And by the time you've paid all your bills and expenses, there's not going to be a lot left. So let me now help you to understand why you do not want to do everything yourself, why people are the key to your freedom. We spoke a little bit about this yesterday where we spoke about systems. You don't want to be doing everything yourself. You don't want to get stuck there. You want to have more freedom in your life, right? So how do you go from point A to point B? You need to have great systems, but then you also need to have great people as well to then implement and execute those systems for you. A couple of other quick models I want to share with you. One of them was taught to me by a guy called John Maxwell, and he talks about something called the law of the lid. And what that kind of is all about is working hard yourself is only going to get you so far, okay? Because it's only so hard that you can work. And this is basically going to be your effectiveness if you're just doing everything yourself. Now, you could try to work harder. Like if you're doing an 8 out of 10 at the moment, you could try to go to 9 or a 9.5. But what happens is there gets to a point where the harder you work, the less productive you become. Because if you stop sleeping and if you start, binging on kind of like, junk food just because you haven't got time to, look after yourself and things like that, you're going to become less productive. Like you're going to get sick and you're going to get wiped out. And so you can't work any harder. All of you here are working hard enough. The only thing you can do is to work smarter. And how you do that is by leveraging the power of a team. And that will multiply your effectiveness exponentially when you harness the power of a team. Okay, so when you sort of see this kind of model here, you can see, wow, well, do I want to be achieving this down here, or do I want to be achieving this? Well, the difference is this is you, just you and only you down here, and this is you and your team, okay? So therefore, you need to have a team. One other model I'd like to kind of share with you very quickly is this model here, and this is the who should be doing what. At the beginning of your business, you're probably going to be doing most things, and that's fine. So this is the work that you're doing in red, and the work that your team is doing is kind of very, very small. But the idea is to move that line from the left to the right. So over a period of time, and the sooner the better, you want to get to the point where you are doing less. You are doing only what you are really, really good at, what you love, what you enjoy, and your team is managing the rest, okay? So the name of the game here is to go from the left to the right, to go from doing everything in your business to doing only what you love, okay? And having. So what's the point of this? The point is you need a team, okay? You need a team. All right, so everyone say to me, I need a team. 1, 2, 3. I need a team. Yes. Okay. Nice work. All right. So quick example of that. There was a person who came along to one of my events probably 7 years ago. His name was Sean, and he was based in Newcastle, in New South Wales. And when any person, he decided that he wanted help he decided to join our program. And when people join, we asked them to send in a photo of themselves. And so he sent in this photo, and if you can zoom in maybe close on that, you can see his arm and his face is covered in paint because he was a painter. And he was a one-man band doing everything himself. And he thought, if I just worked harder, I'm going to be more successful. But he found he was quickly at capacity, couldn't do any more, and he basically... to grow. So he came along to Business Blueprint, and we said to him, you need to let go, you need to hire, and you need to build a team. And so he then hired his sort of first person, and which was great. So he went from 1 to 2, and then just I think it was 12 months later, he sent me through a photo, and this is the size of his team. So we'll just zoom in on that one, and you can see his team had grown quite a bit. And then I think it was another year or maybe 18 months later, this is now his team. So he went from basically being a one-man band. Now I think he has a team of over 40 people that are part of his team. And he sent me this testimonial. He said, I was a sole trader turning over $70,000 annually. After implementing everything I learned from Dale and the Business Blueprint program, which he joined, I now have a company that turns over $3.9 million annually. He has a sales manager, an operations manager, a office manager, and he's now fully off the tools, which is awesome. It's like dream come true. So from $70,000 a year doing everything himself to now making $3.9 million a year, he'd never been able to do that unless he had, of course, built a team. And that's exactly what I'm going to talk to you about today. So I'm going to go through 7 big ideas. How many ideas, everyone? 7 big ideas. All right. So let's go. I've got lots to cover in about 45 minutes. So let's have some fun. All right. So first of all, number 1 goes back to what we spoke about yesterday. You need to build systems for everything that you do. Okay. Build systems, build systems, build systems. Okay, remember that saying from yesterday? Will I ever have to do this again? Okay, if the answer is yes, you're going to build a system. You're going to take all those systems and you're going to put them somewhere, whether you're using Google Sites or SharePoint or Teamwork Spaces, then you put all of your systems all in one place. Okay, that's exactly what we teach you through the Business Blueprint program, how to fully systemize your business, which is the precursor to then building your team and then having a business run that can run without you having to be there. All right, so the next thing is you need to then hire a personal assistant, someone to start helping you with all of the things that right now you are doing. Okay. Introduce you to a concept that was taught to us by a guy called Dan Martell. When you join the Business Blueprint program, you get access to around 40 to 50 experts throughout the year that I bring to my events that I run that are exclusive to Business Blueprint members. And this guy has built a massively successful business in Canada, and I bring some of the best people in from all around the world. I haven't got the time to go through this in a lot of detail, but basically introduce us to this concept called the replacement ladder. And you start at the bottom and you work your way up. Okay, so start at the bottom and work your way up. And basically, I'm not going to go through this in a lot of detail right now, but when you join our program, you can get access to this presentation where he explains this in a lot of detail. But he says the first thing that you need to do is you need to hire someone to help you with all the admin tasks. So that's the first person that you need to hire. And what that will do is that'll help you to not feel stuck anymore. A lot of people feel stuck in their business because they're trapped. They're doing everything themselves. So that's the feeling we want to kind of remove. And then what they're going to primarily do, and there's a bunch of other things that as well, but primarily help you with managing all of your inbox. A lot of people are spending 4 or 5 hours a day just managing their emails and messages, and also managing your calendar and appointments and booking appointments and following up from appointments, etc. So there's a whole bunch of tasks around just managing your email and calendar and all of your admin tasks. That's the first thing that you've got to let go of. Then from there, you need someone to help you. And this could be the same person, or it could be a different person, depending on how much capacity that they have. But the next kind of function that you want to get help with is your customer success or customer service. That's oftentimes the onboarding of new clients. It's the support for your existing customers as well, and making sure that they're looked after, because that's probably resting on your shoulders at the moment. The onboarding of new customers and all of your support and dealing with different issues that come up. And so you need to have someone else helping you with that as well. So you can then focus on everything else. Then after that, you want to be hiring someone to helping you with your marketing. And again, it could be the same person, but you're just going to give them more things to do over time. Or if they reach their capacity, because there's only so much one person can do, you might have to hire a second person or a third person. But this is how you're growing your team. They're going to be looking after all of your marketing, your campaigns, your traffic, your social media management, all of those things. Then from there, you need someone to help you with your sales. So making calls, setting appointments, follow-up calls, etc. And then the last one, the ELT, is your executive leadership team. So over time, what you're going to do is you're going to continue to replace yourself in all of these key functions, starting with admin, then customer success, and then your marketing, then your sales, and then after that, your executive leadership team. Okay, so that's as much as I can explain right now with the limited time that I have. When you join our program, we'll give you access to this full presentation, a whole bunch of other resources to show you exactly what to do step by step. But the point is, the first person that you need to hire is someone to help you to buy back your time. Okay, because you are the most valuable resource in your business, and so you need someone to make you more productive. If you can increase your productivity, then that's going to have a massive effect to the success of your business. Okay. So when it comes to hiring an assistant, you can hire someone locally if you want to, but as you probably know, hiring a good person locally may cost you $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 to hire someone. If they need specialized skills, then you could be looking at $100,000 plus for certain types of roles. And so you could do that if you wanted to, but probably not what I'd recommend if you're kind of starting out and growing a business, because there's so many tasks that someone does not need to be physically in your office to do. And one of the things that we've all learned from during COVID is that people can work from home and be productive if they need to. So if they're working from home and they're not even in the same office, then they could be working from another city. And if they're in another city, they could be in another country. And as long as they've got access to the internet with all the wonderful tools that we now have, like project management software and what I spoke about before with like Google Sites and SharePoint and Teamwork Spaces and all these amazing ways to collaborate, they can now be virtual or remote or offshore. They could be somewhere else. So this is one of the people that we hired many years ago who was my assistant. Her name is Ivy, and Ivy has been amazing for us. And we've since hired a whole bunch of other people, which I'll share with you in just a moment. So let me quickly share with you why you need to hire a virtual assistant. So it will dramatically boost your productivity. It'll help you to do things that you don't have the time to do. And they'll also help you to complete a lot of repetitive tasks, things that you have to do over and over again. You'll save thousands and thousands of dollars every month. In fact, I'll go through exactly what the costs are in a few moments' time. Also, they'll help you to build systems in your business. Once you teach them something, say, I need you to systemize that, and they'll start to build up a library of systems. Also, it'll help you to retain your local staff. If you have a bigger business and you also have local staff, you could say, if you don't like or enjoy anything, if you can systemize it, then we can pass it on to our remote team or our virtual team, and then they can do that task for you, so you can then do more of what you love and enjoy. And they can also help you with managing different aspects of your personal life as well, helping you to save time and be more productive. All right, so hopefully you're already convinced, but let me go to the next kind of layer here. When it comes to hiring a virtual assistant, someone to kind of help you, there are many places that you can go. We've tried lots of different countries around the world over the last 15 years, but overall for hiring, we've had the most amount of success with the Philippines. And the reason why is because it's one of the largest English-speaking countries in the world. has a population of over 100 million people, many of which speak great English. They're highly educated. Most of the staff that we hire have degrees. Some of them have double degrees, and they have great universities there. They're very hardworking. They're trustworthy. They're loyal. The cost of living is obviously a lot less than what it is in Australia, and so therefore the hourly rate's somewhere between $5 to sort of $7 per hour. But the biggest reason is it's a very similar time zone to Australia and fairly close to New Zealand as well. So basically you're working in real time. If you're hiring people in other parts of the world, then you only get maybe a 1 or 2 hours of crossover where you're working together. The rest of the time you're not, and that really just kills your productivity. So we've tried lots of different places, and we have found the Philippines to be the most successful for us, and that's what we recommend to our clients as well. So that's why the Philippines. Plus, it's also a beautiful place to visit. It's rich in natural beauty and history and culture as well, and so it's a great place to go and actually visit your team. But from a business perspective, there's so much talent. There's lots of amazing, very skilled people that are there, that are very hardworking, that can help you in your business in order to grow. Okay, so some examples. You can just start with one. This is one of our clients. Her name is Louise, and Louise has a virtual assistant in the Philippines. Her name is, and so Daisy helps Louise in her mortgage broking business. This is another one of our clients. Actually, you're going to meet him later on today. His name's Colin. When this photo was taken, he actually has more now, but when this photo was taken, he had 3. I think he's got now maybe 6 or 7 now that are part of his team. These are all based in the Philippines, and this is another team as well. And this is my team, actually. So I've got a team of 10 in the Philippines in Business Blueprint, and I've got more in other businesses as well. And this is another one of my clients. His name is Cody, and Cody now has 50 plus staff in the Philippines. So you can start with one, or you can grow a team. That's totally up to you. Now, one of the questions you probably may be wondering is, well, what could I get a virtual assistant to do? The short answer is anything. Anything that you can systemize, you can then pass on to someone else. So here's just a very quick list of some of the things that you can outsource to virtual assistants. In fact, what I'm going to do now is go further and give you guys a gift. Would you like a gift, everyone here? Yes? Hopefully you do. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is give you this gift, and I've put together this document, and it has 160 different tasks that you can outsource to virtual assistants for less than $7 an hour. So that is a checklist that I'm giving all of you. If you'd like to get a copy of this checklist right now, then you can go to this URL. It's bburl.co/VA list. Thank you so much, Carol. She just popped it into the chat. And Carol is in the Philippines. She's helping me out here with this event. And so just proving how awesome that they are, and that they can help you with your business. So thank you for that, Carol. Click on that link and you'll be able to access a really awesome checklist. So download it, and basically the way that this works is you kind of go through and you tick. If you're not doing it right now, just click no. If you are doing it right now, or want to be doing or should be doing it, tick yes. And then when you've got a system, you tick built a system, and then you're ready to pass that on to someone else. So a lot of people go, what would I get them to do? But once they go through this checklist, wow, there's so many things. You should be able to come up with at least 30, if not 40 or 50 things that you can start outsourcing to your virtual assistant. Or for some of you, you might want to hire 2 or 3 and actually build a team of people that are specialists in different fields. All right. Now, just quickly, there are some people that are a little bit cynical when it comes to hiring virtual assistants. They say things like, well, is this just sending jobs offshore? Shouldn't we be supporting, the local economy here? And my kind of answer to that is, your job in business is to be profitable, because when you're profitable, you pay more tax. And when you're profitable, you have more money to spend. You buy, new computers, you move into a bigger office, you buy investment properties, you do a whole bunch of things that creates lots and lots and lots of jobs. And the other thing that's great about the Philippines as well is that they're a developing country, and each person in the Philippines normally supports one or two or sometimes three other family members as well. So you're helping an entire, not just a person, but you're helping an entire family over there, and you win as a business because you're able to grow faster and better manage your expenses and become more profitable. And the actual Australian or the New Zealand or American economy grows as well because you have profit and you pay more tax and you contribute more to society by spending the money that you make. So I don't want anyone to kind of think that this is stealing jobs. It's actually creating more jobs. And in fact, we actually hired someone in the Philippines many years ago, and they helped us so much that after a few months of their help, we then employed 2 more people locally to keep up with the growth that we were having, because we don't just have virtual staff. Yes, we have a great virtual team, but we also have a great local team as well. And every time we hire someone virtually, we end up hiring someone locally as well. So that's how we have grown our business, and we've grown faster because of virtual assistants. And the last thing is people that make excuses. They say, I can't afford it. Now, if you can't afford to invest $5 or $6 or $7 an hour, you know what that means? That's what you are valuing yourself at, because you're doing these tasks yourself and you're effectively paying yourself $5 or $6 or $7 an hour. And that is not going to get you to where you need to go. And some people go, oh, look, I can't afford to hire someone. And my answer to that is you can't afford not to hire someone. It's a little bit like the chicken and the egg. People go, I haven't got enough money. It's like, well, the reason why you haven't got enough money is because you are not getting help. See, if you are able to get back 2 or 3 hours a day of stuff that you're doing right now that you can systemize and let go of, and you can get that time back and you can redirect that time into sales and marketing, your business would grow and you wouldn't have a money problem anymore. You just need to spend more of your time on stuff that's income generating and less of your time on non-income generating activities. So the sooner you're able to hire someone to help you to grow your business, the better. All right. So hopefully that's convinced you that you don't need to struggle on your own anymore. You need to build a team, and it's never been easier. It's never been cheaper for you to start building your team. All right. So how are we going to do this? Let me quickly give you some good tips. So you need to decide on the tasks that you want to let go of. All right. Now, how do you do that? Well, I've just given you a list of all the things that I could think of in order to give to another team member. Okay, so go through that list, tick all of the boxes, and you should come up with at least 30 or 40 things that you can delegate, let go of to someone else. Then from there, you need to start building some systems. This is exactly what we spoke about yesterday. Systems and people together are the key to your business success. So get your systems built. We have a whole training through the Business Blueprint program to show you how to build great systems. And we also show you step by step how to hire virtual assistants. So remember, you're going to ask yourself this question: will I ever have to do this again? And if the answer is yes, you need to build a system. All right. Now, your goal is to get to somewhere between 15 to 20, and then you should hire someone. Okay. If you have less than that, then you might hire someone and you haven't given them enough things to do. And then you're going to feel kind of guilty and they're going to feel like they're not helping. It kind of just doesn't really work out. But if you have too many systems, if you wait till you got 50 or 60 systems, you've probably waited too long. So I think set a goal, get to 15 to 20 systems. Once you have that many done, hire someone, get some help, pass those things off, and then give them another 5, and then another 5, and then another 5, and then they'll grow to maybe 30 or 40 things that they're kind of doing for you. And then once they've reached capacity, then you can hire another person, and you just grow your team as your business grows. Then from there, you're going to write a job description for this person. And we have training videos around how to write a job description. That doesn't just go for virtual staff. It also goes for local staff as well. And then you're going to start the hiring process. And I'm going to give you some tips for the hiring process shortly. In fact, I'm going to give you some tips right now. So there's some great companies out there that you can go to help you with your hiring. Many of these companies were actually started by people that are now part of the Business Blueprint program. So these are companies that can help you. But the way that they work is that they actually hire the staff and then they offer the staff to you, like a sort of subcontractor type of a model. So that is one path that you can go down. Or the other path that you can explore is one called WorkPod. And WorkPod is a great company. I'm not going to go through all the details right now, but if you want to check them out, you can go to their website and you can actually read all the information on the website that explains why their model is so unique. The team have just posted the website into the chat right now. So just click on to the link and bookmark that website and have a read of it, and it shows you exactly what to do. So you can either hire so you hire directly. What's special about their model is you hire them directly. So they work directly for you, not through an agency. And therefore, you basically are only paying the labor costs plus a desk rental as opposed to paying kind of a higher fee. I haven't got the time to explain this in detail right now, but just check out the link and it goes through everything there. So the way that it kind of works is there's a recruitment aspect to it. They actually help you to do all the hiring for you. So they help you to write a job description, then they advertise it for you. They go through hundreds of resumes. They do video interviews with some of the top candidates, and then they share those video interviews with you, the top 3 or 4. So you can then choose which 2 or 3 people you want to interview, then you interview them, and then you can hire them, and then they'll help you to negotiate a salary and basically drop all the contracts and everything like that. So they do all that whole service for you. That's through WorkPod. And then it's very important to make sure that if they're working for you, they have reliable internet. One of the things we tried is having virtual assistants work from home, and it's just not as productive. There's a bunch of issues with regards to the internet and electricity, and a whole bunch of other issues that people oftentimes living with their families and kids and stuff like that. And so there's lots of distractions in their homes. So having them work from an office is definitely much better. So this is one of the buildings that WorkPod has, and your staff member will be working serviced office every day, working from high-speed internet, and be able to help you in your business. So so if you want to find out more, just go to the website. And if you're wondering how much would I pay my virtual assistant, I'm not going to be able to break down everything kind of for you right now. Actually, I will quickly kind of share with you some numbers. These are in the Filipino currency, which is the pesos. It's or PHP for short. Generally speaking, someone in the city where the office is, which is in Dumaguete, salaries will be anywhere from 15 to 25,000. So I've gone on the high side here, 25,000 pesos per month. And then there's some other inclusions and extras that normally total to about 3 or 4. So you're looking at somewhere between 29,000. And if you put that into Google and you do like an exchange into Australian dollars, I think it works out to be about $800 per month. And then if you total in the desk rental fee that you'll pay all up, you're looking at about $1,000. This has gone on the high side, $1,100 per month for someone full time. So if you put that into a calculator and work out the hourly rate all inclusive, it's around $6.35 per hour to have someone helping you in your business. Okay. So let's just call it $7. Okay. Less than $7, you got someone helping you in your business. Okay. And again, if you're not getting someone to help you, it's basically you are doing a task and effectively paying yourself $7 an hour. And once you pay all your tax and all your bills, there's basically nothing left. So again, the sooner you get some help, the better. Now, I haven't got the time to go through this in a lot of detail, but for those people we work with, we have step-by-step training videos for every single part of this process, showing you exactly what to do. In fact, when you work with us over the next 12 months, we give you access to a couple of very special things. One of them is called the Virtual Assistant Blueprint, where we have an entire course where you go through. It's a 10-part video series showing you exactly how to hire and manage your virtual assistant successfully. So that's all included as part of the Business Blueprint program. And you also get some other really cool things, which I'll go through in just a sec. So in terms of just quickly paying your virtual assistants, we use something called Airwallex to pay our virtual assistants. And again, we have training videos on that as well. Then you need to, once you hire them, you need to train your virtual assistant on how to basically help you in your business. So one of the things that we have done is we have built something called the Virtual Assistant Training Academy. And this is a whole series of videos. There's more than 200 and something videos in this I've created. These are not videos for you. These are videos for your virtual assistant as soon as you hire them. Or if you already have a virtual assistant, then you can give them access to these 200 videos that we've created to help them help you grow your business faster. So I'll just quickly show you these videos. So this is our exclusive members only website. So when you join our Business Blueprint program and you work with us over the next 12 months, you get access to our library of incredible training. We've been building this for more than a decade now. It's has in total, there's more than 2,500 videos covering pretty much every area of business. And we also now have a whole series of videos specifically for training your virtual assistant. And so what you need to understand, I'll talk more about Business Blueprint in just a moment, but it's not just an investment for you, it's an investment for anyone that works for you. Because not only do we train you on how to become a great entrepreneur, we also train your team on how they can learn the skills so they become better and they help you to grow your business faster. So these are just some of the training videos that we have. If you click on, for example, this is Canva. We have step-by-step training videos showing them how to use Canva so they can do graphic design. If you need help with website development, we've got videos on how to manage your website. We've got videos on how they can set up Facebook ads for you as well. And some people are paying agencies like $2,000 or $3,000 a month to do a lot of these things for them. You can hire a good virtual assistant, $7 or $8 an hour. They can be doing all of these tasks for you. So there's ones on Instagram and Shopify if you're using Shopify, Tag Manager, social media management, SEO. It's like a one-stop shop for all the things that your virtual assistant needs in order to help you to grow your business. So that's all included in the Business Blueprint membership. So at this point, you're probably wondering, well, how does it work? How can I get involved? How do I get access to all these amazing resources? So that's exactly where our program can help. So what you do is you work with us for the next 12 months and we help you to transform every single aspect of your business. We help you with your marketing. We help you with your sales. We help you with your systems. We help you with hiring staff. We help you with your website, your social media, your CRM, SEO, content marketing. Everything that you need is now all in one place. So every single week I do a class, which is run by me like this, but it's full on content for an hour, and I show you exactly what to do step by step. And what's great about it is not only do we talk about it, but where possible, we take action during the session to basically try and get your work done and get things set up in your business. So you get access to me for the next 12 months. You also get access to our library of more than 2,500 videos. A lot of those videos are for you on all sorts of different topics. And then we also have videos, as you've just seen, to train your virtual assistant to make them more productive, okay? Because if they can learn how to do these things, you're going to save tens of thousands of dollars every single year. If you have a bigger team, you could be saving well over $100,000 in cost by having 2 or 3 virtual assistants helping you in your business. Plus, you also get access to our library of more than 200 systems that we have. These are step-by-step process maps and flow charts as well. And it's just amazing. So we have clients now who are part of our program from all over Australia. We've got lots of Kiwi members. We've got people now from Germany. We've got people from United States and from Singapore. So you can join this program from anywhere in the world, and we can help you to transform your business. So if you're someone that would like to double or triple your business in the next 12 months, and you're also someone that would like to save tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars in expenses, then you should definitely go to this link right now. and complete the form. That's businessblueprint.com/apply. Right now, we've opened the doors to our program for just the next few days. And what we're going to be doing is starting a new group of entrepreneurs that we're going to be working with for the next 12 months to help them in order to grow. So you've heard some amazing success stories already. If you've attended some of the other sessions that we've done, there's going to be another one later on today. And as I mentioned to you, this client has now doubled their business for the last 3 years in a row, and is on track to double their business again. That will be 4 times they have increased their business by 100%, 100% growth. And so they'll be sharing with you the story of how they've done that. You saw another one of my clients. He went from $0 to $16 million a year in online sales. And the one thing that they all have in common is they all went through the Business Blueprint program. So if you want to grow, go to that next level, you want to unlock all of the resources, templates, checklists that you need, then the next step is to apply for the program. So go to the website that's on the screen right now, and then just fill out the form, and then that will then qualify you to have a conversation with a member of the team, and then you'll be able to access all the information about the program, so you can see exactly what's in it. The program is highly affordable. There's 3 different levels depending on your business. We'll have a chat to you on the phone, work out the one that's right for you, and then we work with you over the next 12 months in order to help you to grow. So that's the link, businessblueprint.com/apply. Go there right now. And I can see lots of questions that are coming in. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing some of those questions. I'm sure people are giving feedback and sharing their personal experience, which is awesome. I'd love to be able to read all of these, but there's so much more I want to share. I've only got 15 minutes to go, so let me just continue with all of the information. All right, so to summarize, you need to hire a personal assistant. Okay, that is absolutely vital. Without that, you're just never going to grow to that next level. Okay, and just start with one, and then scale as you need. Okay, so some people start with just one, but then they quickly go to 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's up to you. Sky's the limit. One of my clients now has 85 staff in the Philippines, helping them in their business. So it's totally up to you how big you want to grow. All right. Then from there, along the way, you're going to be growing your local team as well, because there's certain tasks that you can't have done by someone that's in another country. So you'll need to build your local team as well. Now, that's going to be different for every person. So some people have like a 50-50 split, and other people have like 60-40 or 70-30, 80-20. That's kind of really up to you, depending on the needs of your particular business. But I have kind of a fairly equal balance between virtual staff and also local staff as well. And every time I grow my local team, I grow my virtual team, and everyone wins. Okay, so some tips on building a great team, whether they be local or whether they be remote. Here are some tips. So number 4, I think I was going to share with you seven tips, was to create and share with you 3 already. But the next one, number 4, is to create an inspired company vision. This is really important. I remember Dr. John Demartini, one of my mentors, said the vision of the business determines the vitality of the business. I've never forgotten that. And since I started Business Blueprint, I've always had a vision. And that vision should be written down, not just in your head. And it should be at least 1 page or more. My vision now is 3 pages. I've expanded it over the years. And so I have a very, very clear picture of what success looks like and where we want to be. There's a whole bunch of reasons why you need to have a compelling vision. We'll help you with this. When you join our program, we'll help you to create a really inspired vision for your business. And if you need any extra help, there's a great book or they're called Vivid Vision by Cameron Herold. So if you want help creating your inspired vision, you can check out this book. Then from there, number 5 is you need to create a set of company values. So a set of company values, basically your guiding principles that will help you to build your business. So they're your guiding principles of how you run your company. They should impact everything that you do, and they become the agreed standards of how you make decisions, how you work together, how you support your clients. So they affect everything that you do. So we have 5 values in terms of our business, and I recommend 5 is kind of a good number, and each of them has a name and it also has a description as well. I'm not going to go through my values right now. But they're really important to us. And this provides us the framework of how we recruit, how we make decisions, how we do our marketing, how we make sales, how we manage our team, how we promote, and how we let go of staff that aren't a right fit for us. So you need to have a set of company values. So we will help you to do this as part of our program. Again, we help you with every single aspect of your business. Every week, you are in a class with me learning about how to grow. And if you're wondering, how did I learn all of this stuff? I have invested now like well over 700,000, probably close to $1 million now. I've invested in courses, education, training over the last 20 something years. And I've taken the best of everything that I've learned and put it all into one place. And that's the Business Blueprint program. So if you want, you could go do what I did and go out and spend $1 million doing courses and training over 20 years, or you can join Business Blueprint, and for a fraction of that, you can get access to the best of everything all in one place, delivered to you every week for the next year. And you also get direct access to me as well as your coach and mentor to help you in your business. And once you see the investment, you'll see that it represents massive value that you can't get anywhere else. There is no other program that offers the amount of value in terms of all the resources, training, checklist, resource, everything that we have. You just cannot find it anywhere. Plus, we're giving you a whole bunch of extra bonuses, which I mentioned a couple of them in the previous workshops. One of them, if you joining as part of this intake, we're going to give you more than $30,000 worth of legal templates. You're also going to get access to another 4-day training, which is all around investing and building wealth, which is worth $8,000. I'm including that in the program. Plus, you also get access to more than 200 flowcharts, which we've created, and you get access to the Virtual Assistant Training Academy that has more than 200 in your virtual assistants. So it is huge. If you have an established business, it really is a no-brainer because we will save you tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars a year by working with us. And even if you're a startup business, you've got to learn somewhere. And this is where you're going to get the most amount of value to learn about how to grow your business and be one of the businesses that succeeds. Okay, so that's as much about values as I've got time to share. This is some of our clients that have gone and implemented what we teach, and it's revolutionized their business. Number 6, you need to implement some type of project management or task management tool to manage all of the different tasks and to-dos in your business. And if you want to build a great business, you have to become great at project management. And there's some tools out there now that can help you to do this. There's tools like Teamwork and Asana and Monday out there, which help you to manage all of your tasks and all of the ability and tasks of your team. Okay, so we will show you how to use one or pretty much one of these tools. You pick your favorite. We have training videos on all of them. You pick the one that you like the most, and then you implement that tool into your business. I haven't got the time to do a demo of it, but project management or task management is really important. It's like your like mission control, where you see who's doing what, and you can know, when you can see when things and being ticked off. And you want to assign something, you just pop it in there, and then someone will action that for you. Then you want to get into a rhythm of meetings, which are really important as well. This was actually spoken about yesterday with Angela. She did a really great job of talking about some of these principles from the Rockefeller habits, and they're things like introducing like daily stand-up meeting, a fortnightly meeting that you're going to have with your team, also a monthly training that you're going to do, planning events, and also biannual retreats as well. So there's this rhythm of meetings that you want to kind of get into to make sure that everyone is working together on the same page, helping you to make your vision reality. All right, and then I'm just going to give you some quick bit more value right now. When your business hits $1 million a year, that's where you want to probably hire someone to actually start managing the sort of day-to-day running of the business, so you can kind of step out of the driver's seat and you can start having more of a high level bird's eye view of your business, and you go from working in the business day to day to actually working on the business. So we'd call this person either a COO, like an operations manager or a chief operating officer, or maybe a general manager as well. So when you get to that $1 million mark, you'll need to have someone helping you. If you've studied something called EOS, which is something that will teach you as well, the entrepreneurial operating system. They talk about these two different people. You're the entrepreneur, the visionary, and then you need someone which they call an integrator. So that's someone that basically comes behind you, takes your ideas, and then basically makes them happen, so you can focus on the next big idea. So you need to make sure that once you get to a certain point that you have someone underneath you that can help to coordinate your team and activities. So yeah, look, it's someone asked the question, is it $1 million turnover or profit? Normally it's $1 million in turnover, but it depends on your business and depends on what margins you're operating. Some businesses will be operating under a 50% profit margin, and other businesses will be operating under a 5 or 10% profit margin. So that might mean that you might have to get to $2 or $3 million before you hire a general manager or integrator to help you. So it does depend, but I wanted to give you an actual kind of number. When you're either at that level or approaching it, you need to be thinking about, okay, who can help me here to run the business day to day? Because now I need to be focusing on more of the high level strategic type of tasks. Okay, so this is our general manager. Some of you will have the opportunity to speak to Anthony, who's here in the middle. There's my wife, Catherine, on the left there. And Anthony now is our partner and helps us in the business in order to grow. And number 9 is then just keep growing your leadership skills. Okay, keep growing, keep growing, keep growing. That's what your job is at that point once you've kind of stepped out of the day-to-day, is to focus on becoming a great leader. At the end of the day, the team you build is the company you build, so you've got to focus on building a great team, and your job is to become a leader that people want to follow. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that I could teach you around leadership. We don't have the time to go through all that right now. It's another big part of our program. We've got some amazing training that we give you all around different aspects of leadership and management and performance management as well, and recruiting the right type of people and aligning them to your values, job descriptions, interview questions. It's basically everything that you need to succeed all in one place. So very quickly, let me just take you through some of the training that we have, just so you can understand that in the past, like the reason why I created Business Blueprint is because I had to do 20 something different programs to learn all of this stuff, because it wasn't all together. It was in different places, and I did a training with someone on just sales, and I did another workshop on digital marketing. I've done another one on SEO, and they're all great, but you end up spending $5 or $10 or $20,000 on each of these courses, and then you just have to put them all together yourself, and it costs a lot of money. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I could bring everything together? So what I have is on our website now, we've been building this now for more than 10 years. We have got training on pretty much every single aspect of business. So we've got stuff on business strategy, we've got stuff on B2B marketing, stuff on starting a business. We've got how to grow through acquisition, generating publicity, copywriting, website strategy, landing pages, email marketing, database setup, e-commerce. We've got finance and cash flow, systemizing your business, hiring a virtual assistant, social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, legal, going global, public speaking, time management, business turnaround. We've even got stuff around risk management as well, exit strategies, selling your business. It's all there. And all you do is click on the link, and then say, for example, if you're interested in SEO, and then we have step-by-step videos that you can watch either from me or other experts showing you how to learn and master that skill. And remember, I said before that it's not only you that gets access to all of these resources, it's anyone that works for you. So this is an investment not just for you, but in your team education. And by making them more knowledgeable, more productive, then they're just going to help you to grow your business faster. All right. Wow. So we've got 5 minutes to go, and I've got some exciting things to share at the end. Very, very quickly, I'd like you to type in what was the biggest takeaway for you from this presentation. Hopefully there's some idea that really stuck with you, that act. So I want to know, what was that thing that really impacted you today? All right, the replacement ladder. Nice work. Hiring a virtual assistant. To hire a virtual assistant ASAP. Hire a virtual assistant. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate that. The replacement ladder. So much gold. WorkPod, the replacement ladder. I want one for my life. Working smarter, not harder. If you're doing these tasks, you're yourself $7 an hour, okay? And you're just not going to ever get ahead. All right. So there's lots of great points in there. The importance of your company vision. Thank you for sharing that. The VA task list. So insightful. I would never have thought of these. Thank you, Joe. This is only because we've been doing this for more than 15 years. These are all the different things that we have outsourced over the years, which I put into this checklist. This checklist, I hope you appreciate it, is gold. There's so much knowledge that's gone into this. And if you think that this stuff is good, imagine what you're going to get from working with us over 12 months and accessing all of the resources that are in the Business Blueprint program. Because as great as this free training is, all the kind of best stuff is part of the Business Blueprint program. All right, so the key message here is to build your team, okay? Build your team. That's so important, okay? And you're going to be building a local team, and you're going to be building a virtual team. Just start with one and then grow. And if you're a bigger business, like some of our clients already have 50, 100, 200 staff, then you can also be building your local team and your virtual team as well. You shouldn't just have one, because if you just have one, it's very risky. So you want to have a balance of both. All right, so we've got another 5 minutes to go. I'm really, really excited by that's my passion, is how do I help more entrepreneurs to build the business of their dreams? I haven't spoken too much about myself, but you can go online, you can do some research, and I've had some pretty good success in terms of our business, and I'm sort of at the point now whereby for me, it's I've achieved all of my personal goals and financially, and it's about how do I now help others? How do I give back? How do I help the next generation of entrepreneurs? And that's really my mission, is to help. In the next 10 years, I want to help 1,000 people to not only build multi-million-dollar businesses, but to go on to achieve complete financial freedom as well. And that's about helping them to grow their business. But then what we're also doing is helping our clients to be smart with the money that they make from their business and how to invest and how to build wealth. In fact, tomorrow, I'm going to talk more about that in detail, because building a business is important, but it's not about how much money you make in business. Some people make a lot of money, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep. And then it's about how much money you can then invest. And so I'm going to be talking about tomorrow, one of my favorite sayings from Robert Kiyosaki is how to stop working for money and how to have money working for you, which is going to really expand your mind, expand your thinking around what's possible. And what's great about Business Blueprint is we don't just help you to build your business, but we also now help you as well to achieve financial freedom. So if that's something that's important to you, if you'd like to be a person that doesn't have to worry about money again and can live the life of your dreams, then you need to get some help. It's not going to happen on your own. If I hadn't invested in myself and continued to do so, I would never achieve the success that I have. So your next step is to be part of a program that can help you to grow. And there is no better program out there anywhere in the world than Business Blueprint. And this is not me saying this. I've had hundreds of clients go through lots and lots of other courses, and they all say to me, I've tried everything, and your program, what you offer, the value of Business Blueprint is the best. So if you're someone that really wants to grow, understand the value of investing in yourself and you really want to get to where you want to go sooner rather than later, then you need to take the next step. So this is our program. We want to send you this. It has all the details around the program, exactly what's involved. I cover the investment, and there's 3 great levels. So there's something for everyone, even if you're just starting out. And then of course, if you have a bigger business, you want to grow faster, then we have some levels for that as well. So the next step, if you haven't already, is to make sure that you apply now. Go to businessblueprint.com/apply and fill out the form. And then on the next screen, you'll be able to download all the information and book a time to chat so we could see what we can do to help you to achieve your dreams in business. Now, I know that there's a whole bunch of people that have been here for the last few days that have already done that. So we've been speaking to lots and lots of people over the past few days. I had 3 or 4 calls that I did this morning, and my partner Anthony has also been making calls as well. And so yeah, it's been really exciting, and that's what I'm super passionate about now, is how do I help more people to build their dream business. So if you'd like to work with us, you need to take action. All of the details are available to you. Just head to the page, fill out the form, have a chat. And what's cool is it's all about every single week. You need to basically come along to one of our trainings, come along to our workshop. It's like hiring a personal trainer that's going to be helping you every single week so that you grow your business. And you get access to all the training, all the resources that you need. You get access to more than 40 experts over the course of the year. More than 200 flowcharts as well. Plus, you also get access now to our Academy, and this is not just for you, but it's for your team. So all the training for your virtual assistant is pretty much done. They can, when you hire them, then they'll go through the first week or 2 weeks will be training, and this will help them to learn about how they can start supporting you to grow your business. And so yeah, go to the website. All the information is there. It's businessblueprint.com/apply. All right, and we've got so many other amazing bonuses for you as well. If you're part of this special group of people that are joining the program this week, then you're also going to get access to more than $30,000 worth of legal documents. And then you're also going to get access to another event that we're going to be doing, which is exclusive to Business Blueprint members, which is a training about how to invest, how to grow and build your personal wealth. So it's a 4-day training that we do throughout the year to help you to achieve financial freedom. So if that's important to you, it's now included in the Business Blueprint program. That's valued at $8,000 for that training. I know other people out there, that's what they charge for a workshop like this. And it's now included in your Business Blueprint membership. Plus you also get 200 plug and play systems as well. For us to produce all of these cost me $120,000 is what it costs. And that's now included in the Business Blueprint program as well. So now is the time to take action. That's the most important thing of all, is to take the next step. Go to businessblueprint.com/apply right now, complete the form, and then let's have a chat. Now, we've still got 3 more sessions still to go as part of the Business Blueprint Summit. Tomorrow, I'm going to be sharing with you how to make more money, how to better manage your money, and how to invest wisely, and how to build wealth. And I'll be sharing with you a little bit about what we have done, my wife and I, over the last 10 years. And I'll share with you all of the things that I've learned, some of the mistakes I've made along the way as well, and how you can set up a plan so you can achieve financial freedom within the next 5 or 10 years, depending on where you're starting from. And then you're free. You can do whatever you like. And if you want to keep working in your business like I do, you can. Or if you want to just travel the world and do other things, then you've got that choice. You've got that ability to choose how you want to live your life. And then we've got 2 more interviews that I'm doing. Both of them are going to be amazing. you need to make sure you attend today's. Today is going to be really special. Colin Frager has done amazing things, and he's going to show you with screenshots and examples some of the things. In fact, one of the things that you'll see today is how he made a few changes to his website, and you'll see all the numbers and the stats. And the changes that he made on his website has generated more than $600,000 of additional revenue in the business through some basic changes. He's going to be going through and showing you exactly what he did. He'll be talking about SEO, how he was able to double the traffic that he was getting to his website within the space of 90 days. He'll be also talking a bit about his recruitment strategy for hiring staff, which is really amazing as well, plus a whole bunch of other things. So make sure you attend today, and then tomorrow as well will be our final session, and that will be with Tegan, who's also built an amazing business, and you'll love her interview as well. I trust all the dates are in your diary. Otherwise, head to businessblueprint.com/summit and then click on the links and add them all in. All right, we are done. Nice work, everyone. Give yourself a big round of applause. Yay. All right. That was an hour of power. I have to go back and read all the comments. Thank you guys for participating and sharing and leaving comments. I can see some thank yous coming through now. I appreciate that. Nice work. Feels so powerful. Love it. Thank you, Dale. Imagine having access to this every week. How much you'd grow, how much you'd learn. It will totally change your life and your business forever. All right, nice work, everyone. Again, the next step is to make sure that you book a time to have a chat. Go to businessblueprint.com/apply right now, and we'll chat to you soon. Thanks, everyone. Make sure you're back later on today for our interview that we're having at 2 p.m. Sydney time. We'll see you there, and make sure you're back again tomorrow so we could continue the journey with our final day. Well done again. We'll see you later.